We
Hey,
here.
what's up? We got one viewer, and it's tonight. It's just me and Kesis. Maybe we might have like surprise guests, but I'm hoping. Yeah, random. What's up, man? It is real.
Of course, it's random. That's a true supporter right there.
That's a true supporter of the BBC, even when you don't get all the inches that you like you were promised. Yeah, and to make this a truly special occasion, I'm actually turning on my camera. All right. Oh wow, we got someone who came in late. We're not expecting you, Glass Joe.
Late to the late show.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. So, how you guys? How was your weekend so far?
Pretty good, man. I just wrapped up watching the new Alien Earth show.
Oh.
Two episodes.
Hell yeah.
You watched that too, Keesis?
Yeah, I saw both episodes 1 and 2.
What'd you
How
think,
was it?
man? I'm assuming by the hell yeah you enjoyed it.
I was just saying hell yeah because it's another alien / predator property.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's a different take. Definitely a different. I'll start what I do like. Right, I like that it's back to like Alien 1 where it looks like a guy
Yeah.
in a suit. Like
Yep. I think it was
minimum-
actually. Yeah.
Yeah, minimum CGI, right? A lot of, CGI in the right way. A lot of practical. The acting on some characters so far, I think, is great.
Uh-huh.
I'm still getting used to the whole, new AI thing that they're doing, like the hybrids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Still getting used to that because I feel like, what's the Andy in the Alien Romulus? I think that was him, the black guy, the black
Yeah.
AI.
Yep.
I feel like he had I felt more connection with him, like emotional wise, than I do these hybrid ones that are supposed to be, a human
Yeah.
in them. But other than that, I like the premise that, at least from originally, I thought that there was going to be other aliens that were across the universe that were very deadly that were going to be loose. And I know it's only episode 2, but how they closed up episode 2 made me think that there's not going to be any loose aliens that, are going to be out there. But it made me want to watch more. I would say that they did do a good enough job where I'm looking forward to episode 3.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much everything you said is pretty on point. I thought it was really, really well done. I really felt like I was watching the original Alien. Even like just the visuals when they first came to, and started sitting there chatting it up. It felt like I was watching a scene straight out of the original.
Yeah.
I do like what they're doing with the monster. The way the creature moves, the xenomorph moves, it's really, really slick looking. It's definitely different, but you know what you're looking at. It's not like it's so odd that it doesn't fit.
Yeah.
So
I'm
I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Let's see. I'm gonna show. It's like a teaser that they put up.
Yeah.
What do you think about the visuals and the VFX?
If we did this wrong,
You feel like it's good?
I do, man. There's a scene in I think it was the first episode where the ship kind of crashes into a city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, the effects were fantastic. Like very big budget ish. Yeah,
I think they're using it in the right way as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Like compared to like Alien versus Predator, I don't know if you remember what those visual effects look like.
Yeah.
I feel like it almost looks too clean. And then
That's
there's
fair.
like the color grading.
Yeah.
It looks like a. You know how the Alien movies were a bit less colorful, a lot more gray. See how vibrant
more muted.
More muted, right? See how
Yeah.
vibrant the greens are on that planet.
Yep.
you have some of these scenes in the ship that looks. I don't know. There's maybe too much saturation on screen. Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this dude, Timothy Oliphant? How is he in the show, and what kind
He's
of
good.
role is he playing?
He's
Very
good.
stoic.
He's one of he's an AI,
Mhm.
Yeah.
but so his emotional range ain't gonna be far. It's kind of like Michael Fassbender
See you later,
and
critical.
Prometheus.
Or Bishop even.
Yeah,
Alien.
so the emotional range ain't there. He seems more loyal than the other robots. That's about it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. So far.
yeah,
You got John saying he just finished episode 2 and he's loving it. How many episodes
with-
are
I'm
out so
with him.
far?
2 so far. 2 dropped.
Only 2. All
I
right.
think,
So wait,
I think they dropped 2 on that first day, and I think every week's gonna be a new episode for
Mhm.
like 8 total episodes.
Mitchell says Alien Earth has started off on the right foot. If there's any like complaint I have is just the cinematography. There's something about the show. Well, I mean, in some shots it's just too saturated, and there's no like film grain. However, I like this. You see how in this shot you get like
Yeah.
the edges of the screen like they're kind of like blurry. There's a vignette. There's like shadowing on the edge. And the lens is warped on the edges. See, like everything's starting to curve at the
but
edge.
it's like that a lot in the show, though.
It's like an anamorphic lens, I think, as we call it. And like I like that. I like it when like they actually put thought into the kind of cameras they use, and it's not just a bog standard TV show.
Yeah, it's like that a lot in the show. A lot of
the shots
you'll
where they're
see,
composed.
a lot of the shots is like that.
Yeah, I like that. I like what I'm seeing in that regard.
Like you study us.
Well, let's see.
But after 2 episodes, you don't really get the premise of what's actually going on. Like, so, like I said, they keep you engaged. They keep you wanting to.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely see, like, there's obviously more to just a ship crashing, right? There was something that obviously triggered that event, and you know the fallout that's about to happen because of it on the planet.
Like, so look what Random is saying. He said, didn't know this existed. My watching once is finished and binge it.
Well, like, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Are you guys? Yeah, like, are you guys? You know, do you prefer to binge shows, or would you like? Is like him? I would probably rather wait for it to finish before I watch it if I wanted to watch it.
If I wait, I'm more prone not to watch it to like begin with.
Why is that? It's like because all of a sudden it's a huge commitment, multiple episodes you got to watch.
Yeah, and it's like in my mind, like it's accessible whenever I want it. So I'll be like, I'll go back to it another time or something if I have other shows or something else that I'm focused on.
Yeah.
So I mean, kind of the best way I can explain it is like You on Netflix, right? The final season, all that. I watched all the seasons up to the last season, and I just haven't started it. Why? Because it's just there. I can go back to it anytime, but I don't feel no pressure to see it. I'm watching these 2 episodes, and I'm like, damn, I want to see what the 3rd episode entails. Like, after what happens, I want to see that. If they're already there, I'm just not gonna. It's a commitment to try to sit down and watch however many episodes there is too. So
yeah.
I mean, for me, I think if a show is out when I find out about it and I can watch a whole season, I like that. But at the same time, when it's being released, I'll probably catch it, you know, weekly if I can, just to try it. Because, you know, these days you can go on to a news feed and a headline for an article you don't even want to read is going to spoil, you know, a big piece of a show. So I try to avoid that at all costs because, you know, there's not much original content anyway. So when people fucking spoil it, it just jams the whole thing up. But, you know, having it come out weekly is good. If I had my say, I would like them to drop it all at once, but once a week isn't terrible.
Yeah, there's like release schedule. When do the episodes come out?
It's better than what Disney's doing with all their superhero shows at the moment. Releasing all the episodes or with Ironheart, they release like 3 a week or something like that.
How,
Yeah.
how long is each episode? They said there's going to be 8.
The first one was, I think, like 45 minutes. The next one was 55. So,
Oh,
you
Yeah,
know,
it's about
so
an hour
it
long.
varies about an hour.
Yeah,
All
roughly.
right.
About an hour
Yeah.
long.
Yeah, that's what's
I,
up.
I enjoyed it. You know, it was, I mean, you know,
Who's this guy? He has like a shit-eating grin, man.
he's kind of
I don't
like,
want to spoil it too much for people in the chat who haven't seen it, but
If I had to
he's
guess,
kinda
it's
like-
like Wayland Yutani, like the heir to
he's
that
like
company.
Elon Musk. Let's just put it that way.
in their
Like,
world, yeah.
He's
super
like-
genius, super trillionaire.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that has so many different connotations depending on who you are. When you say what you
Think
are.
of it less politically and more, you know, for
So he
what he
has
does as
he has
far as,
yeah.
you know.
He has a company that dips his toes in many different kind of fields.
Basically.
It's more like he's super rich and he's super genius.
And he's super
and
young.
and he's like creating new things that haven't been done before.
Awesome. Okay.
It's the best way to put him without giving any kind of background.
The fact you don't want to say who he is, like, it tells you that there might be just literally who he is might be spoilery. All right, so I won't delve deeper into that.
So on Random Korean's comment, the one he just made,
Let's see.
I would agree, but that's why this show intrigued me so much. It's because it's a different take on it. Like there's more than just a regular alien.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this is a prequel, right? And saying like, but like Mitchell is saying, he's a prodigy trillionaire who owns the company Prodigy. So there's a company called Prodigy, which I'm not sure we hear about in the future, like movies. Am I wrong about that? Which means this company's gonna have to die out, or you're gonna have to find a reason for why it was never
Well,
meant.
Or they shift gears and become something else, maybe. Who knows?
Oh, I feel like is that speculation or is based off information?
It's complete speculation.
Okay.
There's nothing to lead you to believe that's what's going to happen.
All right.
He at this point seems like just the brains behind the operation and the guy who has enough money to fund the fucking planet.
All right. I've been out of the loop in terms of pop culture, so I didn't have shit planned for this show, and I didn't intend to do a live stream, but I just wanted to do a live stream because the show must go on. You know, the BBC can never say it's not going in. You know. All right.
But I'm excited about that Predator Badlands.
Predator Badlands. Yeah, you know. I feel like right now the Alien and Predator franchises are going through a renaissance. You know, they're coming back, and I hope the quality stays at a high, so like fans of the franchises can enjoy what's to come. Yeah. So
yeah, I'm gonna watch Badlands because of the last 2 things this guy has done with that franchise. I really have enjoyed. But that Predator, it looks like a little kid in a suit. You know, it doesn't look like a predator to me. It looks like somebody who's dressed up to go to Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of annoys the shit out of me. But you know, maybe I'll feel differently after I watch it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like part of the thing that makes predators what they are is just how big and menacing they are. And even if he's a small or not a full grown whatever, it looks like a teenager, like an actual human teenager that you know is just dressed up like a predator with the coolest predator Halloween costume.
All right. In terms of, so you guys know that this movie is now available on streaming. Superman.
Is that right?
Yeah. So this is now available on streaming. Ask you guys to tell me what you have on pre-order, and we're gonna take a look at those things, and you're gonna tell me why you order those things. I don't know if you were on Facebook, Mitchell, but Cash said don't hit him up this weekend because he's gonna be playing Madden 26, and he is
Cash also said he only cares about the anime.
he is remaining true to that.
Podcasts.
There's no anime stream next week. He's playing Madden 26.
Oh shit!
But no, I don't think an anime stream was scheduled. That is, we do it every other week, and this next
Madden
week
is
the other
so
week.
buns, man.
Yeah.
Hasn't been good in years.
Well, I guess I'm gonna look up the game that Cash is abandoning us to play.
What kind of leader is he?
It's a trash game.
Hey, that was really rough.
Welcome to the Madden 26 gameplay first look. My name is Fenler. Alongside my man K Spade. We have a special guest in house today. Compliments of our hometown Minnesota Vikings here. Mr. Aaron Jones will be on the sticks.
Oh, it's clean. This is graphic. It's crazy. You in the tunnel for real.
You get to
Oh
see
wow,
this
the reviews are good for this
every
game.
home game. What's this looking like to you?
It's real. Hey,
I don't like that.
Is it?
this real right
Anyone play this? No, Keisha said his ass.
You don't
But
like the reviews that are good for this?
They get a
I know. I'm just seeing good reviews. Everyone is saying positive things about it. I haven't seen it get less than an 8.
See if he's got thumbs to go with it here, though.
8 out of 10.
Madden hasn't been good in years. Maybe this is the one.
Yeah, I don't know how this is a sport, but I'll keep that to myself.
What? American football?
Joe, I'm trying to keep it to myself.
This is one of the great.
I won't
This is
prime
one
it.
of the few great sports.
I think rugby is much better,
Fuck no.
much more physical. They don't wear
No.
padding, and
No. Just because they don't wear padding don't mean they're more physical.
and they are bigger. Trust me, they're
You don't
much
get
more
nobody
physical.
running 20 miles an hour
Yes,
just
you
slamming
do. Yes,
head
you do.
first into you. No, you don't. Not
Yes,
in
you
rugby.
do.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
you do.
You get a big old Samoan that's running like 5 miles per hour who just smacks into you, holds you, and then brings you down.
5 miles? Come on, bro. They don't use miles in rugby. It's kilometers. What are you talking about? Also, I am gonna get this nasty stuff off the screen. Once you guys tell me what you got on PO, I want to take a look at what you got. And also, if you're in the chat, tell me what you got coming or anything
Sit
that
down.
you find exciting that you want me to take a look at, because we're gonna roast what you got on pre-order.
Buck, have you opened Abaddon?
Abaddon, I have opened that. That's him right behind me.
I see in the back corner. Yeah, I just noticed, bro.
Yeah,
I saw that
It-
at StatueCon last week, man. Holy shit, that thing
it's
is amazing.
magnificent. It is. It's
crazy huge for 1.62. It's
It
bigger
is
than most
crazy.
quarter scale pieces.
Exactly. It's because he's like a giant, more or
Yeah,
less.
yeah. It's
Right.
amazing.
And then
piece.
the armor makes him huge. He and the
Yeah.
sword. I think the
What are you
only
talking
weak,
about?
the statue. I'll pull it up.
Enormous for a 1.6. It's just fucking enormous.
You're wrong, Mitchell.
Show me all the gloves too.
Let's see. I have no statues. I have no statues on pre-order. Thank goodness.
I'm almost
Hopefully,
there.
Madden doesn't have those digital booster packs again. Trust me, it has those digital booster packs, and players do get gotten. What's up, Bats in the Belfry? We're trying to pull up.
I don't know, Mitchell. Until you get hit by somebody 250 that runs a 4.4, I'm not trying to hear it.
If you didn't get them, we would have
I've been hit by that. I've been hit by the three. I've been hit by the 305, 311 pounder lineman
Hey
that runs
chat,
a
I'm
four
sorry for
seven.
inviting you to this stream where like Kesis is, explaining his stolen valor. You did not get hit by anything going that fast
You know
that
what?
weighed that much.
Next Saturday, because we know Cash ain't gonna be here, so I'll
God
submit the
damn.
photos in our group chat of me with my college stuff on and also everything else. It's fine.
We always try and push the limits.
It's not true. It didn't happen.
What is possible in this medium. We started our journey with Warhammer with Lieutenant Titus.
That's what she said. And then you got her pregnant,
The
and now you're
protection is
paying.
why NFL
You're paying child support.
That's crazy. That's Oh, this is
Yeah,
what you were
this
talking
thing was
about.
crazy, man.
Is this for Warhammer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never played this game.
Abaddon's Prose is one
A lot of people haven't. I haven't played the tabletop. I've read some of the books though.
Absolutely intimidating figure. The perfect incarnation of chaos.
Yeah, they did a great job with this. The weakest part of the statue is the sword.
A very fine line by trying
The actual blade,
Yeah.
it's not painted too well, but everything else is painted. Like his portrait is really good.
Yeah.
They did a great job with the portrait. His armor looks awesome.
And the shit all over the claws, man.
And the blood.
This is
man.
Weta?
Yeah, this is Weta, man.
They always good. They do great for IPs that people don't give a shit about.
Damn,
Except
man.
like Lord of the Rings. People care about Lord of the Rings.
You think people don't give a shit about Warhammer? I think it's
there's
just
fans.
just the stuff you don't. It's what you don't care about.
You know what? The shit that I care about, they just do a terrible job at. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It really is a character.
Like you should start caring about good stuff so that you don't get statues that are crap.
No. Like this looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is how tall is that thing? It's over 30 inches, right?
It's about 3 feet tall.
Yeah, it's fucking insane.
You know,
Yeah.
I need to stop. I just hold that Superman against them and the Joker against them. When every other statue I've seen from them looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Warhammer's been around since the early '90s, and it's still like it's not that popular, mainstream wise.
I kind of get what you're saying, but I think it's breaking in now. Like
I mean, to just be breaking in, you've been around since the early '90s is crazy.
I mean, superheroes. When did they start breaking in?
Yeah.
When did they become like mainstream?
Superman's always been mainstream.
Not in the way like it is.
Are you talking about like MCU mainstream?
Yeah, like look how that became something that everybody gave a shit about.
I think X-Men '97 also boosted it up mainstream because X-Men '97.
I don't think so. I don't think that had anything.
Comics come back, like
I don't.
sales wise.
Yeah, but I don't think that has anything to do like comics and like superheroes and like American superheroes were already like they were mainstream before X-Men '97 came out. Everybody and their mom was watching like Marvel movies in the cinema. They knew who Captain America was. They definitely knew who Iron Man was. Tony Stark.
Back then they knew who Superman was because of Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, but
so I mean, mainstream is.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was as big
but
as
that was one movie, and then there wasn't shit else worth a damn. I mean, the sequel was okay, but it's not like there was an influx of superhero movies.
The Batman movies?
Nah, those were crap. The old ones.
They might have been crap, but it was
not. They were not mainstream. No, they were not.
89 was huge. Batman '89 was fucking huge.
Like amongst the general public, Joe.
Yeah, I went to sit in the theater, and their lines were out around the building. Look,
all right,
huge.
All right.
And unfortunately, I did not like the second one much at all. But the first one, I thought, and I still think it's really, really well done. Like in a microcosm, it's not like a giant.
Popular, not probably. Warhammer is popular.
Yeah. All right. So, question is back on you guys. What do you got coming in?
I have a bust on pre-order from First Four Figures of War from Darksiders.
That's it.
I think that's all I have. I have a custom Magneto still about to come out sometime this year. I think.
I'm about to say that's. I can't believe that. I don't believe you ever have this one.
I'm almost caught up, man, and I haven't purchased anything.
Would you get this Fury statue?
If I went all the way in on the line, I would, but I only got the War. I got the War statue and I got the War bust coming.
Oh.
And if they actually made it Samael, I would get that as well. But for whatever reasons,
grand scale bust.
Yeah.
Kind of looks cool. I think it.
Yeah, I like it.
Did they improve on where the full statue was? You think? I think it's an improvement on this full statue.
Yeah, I mean it's larger, so you can see a little bit more of the details. But the full statue's good too. It was 1/6 instead of quarter, but it's a franchise I really dug, man. Especially the first game.
Oh, they sell turntables. Yeah, this looks well done. I like the texture on the fabric part.
Yeah, his hair could probably be a little bit more separated, but
no, but that's the style of the game.
Yeah. No, I like it, man. I'm a big fan of the character, man. And this has been on pre-order for a long time.
Oh wow, how long have you been waiting?
It feels like probably about 2 years.
Damn.
I'm not even sure if it's that long, but it feels that way. I got the full statue. They made the bookends, but out of the sword, I have that as well. And then I have this on pre-order. I was waiting.
I feel like they've been taking people's money for a bunch of POs.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Let me just take this video and see when. It says 1 year ago, but it probably January 4th, 2024. Are now, so it's not that long.
You figure that's a year.
Oh, actually, it's almost 2 years, but not up to 2 years yet. The pre-orders open like early January, 2024.
That's not terrible. It just feels like it's been forever.
Wait a second. What else they got? Because I feel like they've been opening POs for stuff. This is kind of cool. Spyro. Oh no, Sky is no. They're doing Avatar: The Last Airbender.
They're one of the few companies out there, man, that do a lot of video game stuff.
I would do that. I would get Avatar statues if they're like really, really good.
I think these look kind of whack. Like the characters look good, but the bases, why do they have those sub bases?
Why not?
Nah, I don't think it works.
You gotta tell them what tribe you're from. The Zuko statue looks trash.
I think he's one of the worst ones. I wish his scar was raised, but it looks like a sticker.
And why does he need? Never mind.
I just see what. All right. What about you, Keesus? What you got coming in? And also the chat. Come on. Oh, we got CNP.
Who is that?
We got CNP. Casual Nerd Problem.
Oh yeah, that's right.
He's known. He's mainstream. It's not like those small timers. Like what they call that guy, KSC. What does KSC even stand for? Nobody knows.
I don't know.
Oh man, Keesus. Wait, not KSC. I said KSC. I even messed up your abbreviation, dude, unintentionally.
I don't have an abbreviation.
Keesus World Collections, KWC. What would I get that from?
Hush, Superman Hush.
The
Prime
one from the quarter scale?
Yeah, quarter scale. Twitter has Doomsday, and I'm not thinking I'm never gonna receive that.
Quickly, 1 second. Yo, you guys in the chat, I'm begging you to give me content to talk about, and you're not even like obliging. What the fuck do you got on PO? Tell me in the chat, and I'll roast it.
That's crazy. He's offering hate content. That's crazy. But yeah, the Prime 1, Superman Hush, quarter scale. I'm excited about that one. Finished it come out October. So We'll see.
This statue looks so much better than the 1/3, but fuck
I
them for
think
making
it
it.
looks better. I think the face app paint app looks better, like
Mhm.
skin wise. I think that the shading within the suit looks better. They also positioned the cape differently as well, I believe.
I think the Batman suffers without the bats.
CMP says he's renting a truck to pick up a piece tomorrow.
Oh shit! What you getting, bro?
Well, tell us the piece so we can roast. Mitchell, if you don't have anything on PO, tell us what you like so we can talk shit about it.
The legendary Jim Lee has
That's
shaped
crazy.
the history of the superhero genre. Prime One Studio has had the
That's
unique
what the
pleasure
BBC
of
is all about,
reimagining
Randy.
several masterpieces featuring his dynamic art style through fully rendered and sculpted
But like I say,
statues
then of course,
utilizing
Doomsday
the
Suitor
latest
Head.
technology.
Don't think I'm gonna get that.
Notable
The
Suitor
bust.
Head's Doomsday, the bust, yeah.
Yeah,
featuring
Don't
I like
think I'm
that.
gonna get that.
1/3 Batman and Superman, which aim to capture the
Um,
bold and valorous
Oh,
heroism
one that I was
depicted in
excited
the
for that I
original
kind of
designs,
almost
making them
lost complete
instantly
interest in, even though I paid it all
recognizable
off and I'm
by
waiting
fans
for it
and
still,
collectors
is
alike.
PCS
And
Marcus.
These two
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
play peace.
Yes,
their
Marcus?
debut in an
I heard that they collected final payment like at the end of last year, and
I've been done paid it off. Like, I think last year, yeah, like done paid it off. And then I messaged them and they're gonna tell me, oh, we're still having discussions about the licensing. What?
Yeah. Kind of bullshit is that?
I'm like, so you took people's payments and then final payments, and then you still are in talks with the license for the IP?
no way, no way.
So what are you talking about? Give me my statue, dog.
Did that happen? Is that really what happened?
That's the email I got was like, hey, when it's supposed to be coming in? They're like, well, we're still talking about licensing. What?
We're still wait, but doesn't that mean is it like it's finished being produced and like the licensor doesn't want it to go out? Or
I don't
what?
know. I don't know
This-
what's going on. That's just the response they gave me. Well, I'm just like, what is going on? Like, thought these should be done already. Like, they should be been ready to send out. So now I'm just like, oh, I'll get it when I get it.
What's up, bro, dog? KFC, Kung Fu Collectors. I'll remember that abbreviation. Much more memorable than KWC.
Are you remembering KFC because it's chicken?
What do you think? I don't like fried chicken actually.
They sell baked chicken there too.
At KFC?
Yep. Well, grilled chicken.
No, they don't sell grilled chicken at KFC. What do you mean?
They do. Let's look it up. I promise you, they do.
Joe, is this real?
To me, that sounds like going to a hooker for a back rub. It makes no damn sense.
Man. Oh, what's up, E-Man? Oh, my God, G Moya.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
So AI told me KFC did offer grilled chicken for a period of
No,
time.
bro, you can't fucking trust for a
But
period
it
of
was
time.
eventually
It's
removed
like say
from
Taco
the
Bell
menu
sells fried chicken
due
for
to
a period
low
of time. They did
sales.
it. Nah, bro, that's some wild fucking statement.
Hey, they sold it.
You know what? Like Taco
What's
Bell
up,
sells
Gamoya?
like fried chicken. They sell fried chicken at Taco Bell. Is that a wild statement to make, Keith?
Yeah, but it was like they sell fried chicken for a limited time. They sell grilled chicken at KFC for a long time. It wasn't
That
like
was probably before I was born, bro. Like,
we're the same age. What are you talking about?
yeah.
What are you talking about?
Kentucky Fried Chicken was selling baked chicken, and you expect me to believe it, bro.
Grilled chicken, more grilled chicken. Yes.
Grilled chicken. How do what? I don't believe this shit. I'm actually gonna check this up. I'm gonna look this up.
And look it up. It wasn't like McDonald's snack wrap where you only get it freaking once every 2 years.
This is like some AI shit. Yo, why does it look so? It looks like they
crazy.
did fake grill marks. Oh wait, this is KFC Singapore, man. It doesn't count. Why are all these like
No,
fucking
they had
Asian?
that shit in California.
They did
They
not
had
have
that
grilled
shit.
chicken in
And
California,
yes,
bro.
they did.
Whoa, the Kentucky Grilled Chicken television commercial from 2009. You're kidding, bro.
Oh, they
Okay,
had grilled chicken for a long time.
no way.
Fried, grilled, fried,
Grilled, fried.
grilled, right, grilled.
That's Bugs and Joe arguing what's better in KFC.
Kentucky grilled chicken. I like the sound of it. I may have spoken too soon. Get a KFC 8-piece bucket, grilled or fried, for just $7.99.
Bro, can you see those grill marks? They look so fucking fake, man. It looks like someone painted the grill marks onto
You know,
the chicken.
you know. The
I
guy
remember
just put it
that
through a little
commercial.
thing. Yeah, I remember that commercial too.
Yeah, I didn't until you played it, but it joined the memory.
Fraud.
Yeah,
Grill.
yeah.
I had never seen this.
This is a
is
big
wild.
thing. This is a big thing back in the day, yo. Like, oh, we got to try to sell a grilled chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, Marlinoid wants to do a deep dive on the half-scale PCS Vampirella.
Yeah.
All
What
right.
about it? It's
We
just-
will. That's finally someone actually giving me a statue to roast.
I say the main statue we go over is okay, the Vampirella, but also for one, that Ghost Rider, just how it looks as a statue, and then that price point as well.
Welcome to the grilled chicken stream, Cypher. We appreciate you. We talk about grilled chicken over here. That's Keith's contribution to the stream. This is why we don't let him on all the time. Prime 1 quarter scale Wonder Woman Injustice. If it goes on sale again. Nice. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess KFC has grilled chicken. But quickly on the hush, let's see all the
Rest assured,
my
the-
bad.
God damn, Akasan.
Are they showing us all the? This is the quarter scale, right? Am I
Yeah,
crazy?
it's Ghost Scale.
It's missing all the good stuff. The Batman.
That Superman looks so good.
They should show us all the portraits. Okay.
It's
so-
gonna blow all the other quarter scale Superman just sky high when it comes out. I'm
What
telling
I
you.
like is how much the paint job of Prime 1 has improved. In the past, their skin tones were very gray, right? They were washed out and very gray, and sometimes they had a yellow undertone. They are so much better now. They always had like the skin translucency where skin could look waxy, but like, and I appreciated that they were trying to give skin some like subsurface scattering, make it look translucent. But I think the paint jobs have come a long way. I like the fact that with Superman to shade the blues, they're not using black. It's like a dark purple.
Yeah. I hate when people always shade with black, no matter what color it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like a deeper color version of the color you're using is definitely best.
Yeah.
Or
Okay,
something
mention- and I
that's
also
right
got-
next to it.
I got Cyclops and Dark Knight also on PO. Those are the custom ones.
All right. Don't get greedy. We'll get to you
Not
eventually.
not
again.
Sideshow.
Right
we
now,
we were already getting to it.
right now, we're going to talk about Wonder Woman Injustice, the P1. We'll see.
If it's the one I think, I'm about to shit on it. So whoever in the comments.
Oh,
mention it, I'm sorry.
I think I have the answer, but random. Tell us if it's the version with the. Oh, actually, Marlon spoke about the Vampirella. I'll pull up the Vampirella after this. But random, is it the one with the skirt or the one with the pants? There's only one right answer. Come on, random.
Why do you want Injustice anything? He must have like a bunch of different Wonder Womans where he just like, you know what, I want that Injustice one too.
That's the correct answer, random. But yeah, this is the one. I'm like, the crazy thing about this statue, it does not have the Injustice Wonder Woman portrait. Like the way she looked in the game. Instead, they made her look like Gal Gadot because she had a terrible portrait in the game. and they wanted to
I mean,
make money.
everybody was ugly in the game. You see Raven in the game?
Bruh. Yeah, I don't know what NetherRealm was thinking, but
Vampirella always comes. Wonder Woman. I don't know about that, dog.
yeah. What do you guys think about this one? I kind of like the
Wow.
base. This reminds me of the Sideshow premium format, but with Gal Gadot's face. You guys know that
the
premium format?
one. Yeah, I have that one. Where
Yeah,
she's
the
going
one
down
by
the stairs.
Hardbottom. Yeah, I like that
Yep.
statue. I used to own it.
Yep.
The only thing, and I also like the fact that on that one you can take off the skirt, so she's just wearing the leotard.
Yep.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
What kind of sword is this? It's like a kind of gladius. No, it's more like a kukri, but it's a sword. I don't know. Yeah, that's it. This is statue the random ones.
400 USD. You said
he wants to get it for 400. Portrait wise, I like these two are so similar. The first two, the snarling portrait is probably the best one, but I hate the way the tiara is done.
Yeah.
I like the light up with the fire, and the base is very well done. See the rust on the shield on the base. That's really good weathering.
The pillar that it puts on too looks good.
Yeah, looks good. Just I wouldn't want a statue of Gal Gadot. What's up, Toy Quest? Appreciate you for tuning in. We're just shooting the shit. No agenda for today. We're roasting people's pre-orders.
Choices.
All right.
Choices in life.
Arlenoid said Vampirella half scale. Actually, I'm not gonna be able to find it like that. I'm gonna go to Secret Sanctuaries. This PCS doesn't post videos, right? They did the booth tour. Vampirella and his booth tour. What Mondo? Where's PCS? US. Okay. That's Peter Pan.
I don't care about none of these. Let me see them gargoyles.
Nah. You want to see the gargoyles? You actually do want to see the gargoyles?
Yeah. That was the most thing that was interesting to me in this whole booth.
We'll get to it. Give me a second. All right. Where is Vampirella?
Yeah, I got to go a little further because he goes around the table. He looks at them all across the face, and then.
What do you guys think about quickly? What do you guys think about this Chun-Li?
I like it. I like this one, the one in the original outfit.
So we got the battle. Sheesh. Okay. Nice calves.
Yeah, I like it.
You know what I wish instead of actually doing fabric over her legs, they had just like did it sculpted so you could, because normally you can see her muscles through her like tights, and with actual fabric you just can't see it. And I don't think there's a way for them to make it work. I think in the past we've seen companies like paint muscle definition onto the fabric, and it just doesn't work. I think they just need to do it sculpted and then paint the sculpted. But yeah,
I think companies need to do better with portraits as well, because they look like a statue instead of like a little bit of a smirk or a little grimace, like something to give it a little bit more.
It's lifeless
action. Yeah, exactly. Very lifeless, and it's not even just one studio. It runs across a lot of them. You know.
Yeah.
Just do a little bitty.
Every now and then they make a statue where they actually bother to put an expression, and like it makes it look so good.
It stands out so much.
Yeah. Guess what my favorite feature is on this piece?
The way the fingers are curved.
Yeah.
Nice.
Good man. Like
it's
I love that.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely, you could definitely see how that would be a thing that could go down.
very well sculpted.
Yeah.
Those hands, like just the general flow. And then one thing that I don't quite like on these two is like the way the eyes are recessed. There's this sort of gap between the glass eye and the eyelid, or maybe that's just the mascara, but like the eyelid feels too thick in like that area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts to look weird. I don't know. Still looks good. Still looks pretty impressive. I wonder how much you're gonna price it. If it's gonna be similar to Vampirella. I think Vampirella is like on the low end of 2,000. Or
for a half scale?
To be there?
Yeah, I think so. They've already announced the price for Vampirella, right?
I think so.
I have no idea.
This Conan piece, I love the portrait on this Conan. Like, it's just really good. This chick
looks
random
so small
as hell.
next to these other statues.
Yeah.
She is a little bit random.
You just say that Conan needed a little ass to it.
Like the style of this woman and the style of Conan, they do not fit in the same universe.
I agree. It's like two different people drew it.
I mean,
it's
the
not
base. I feel like the base is a horrible base, paint wise.
I won't disagree with you. Although we got to give them praise for the paint app on the skin for this prototype.
Yeah. You can get this without her too, right? Just with him like holding an axe on his shoulder.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I would have to get both.
Let's see, what's the chat saying? Chun-Li looks good. I do prefer the OG PCS Museum 1/3. Random says he's always waiting for Tekken / Dead or Alive IP. It's always Street Fighter. Dude, who would you want from Tekken? Maybe Christie. I wouldn't mind a Christie.
I don't know nobody from Tekken.
Dead or Alive Kazumi would be nice.
Would be good.
Chun-Li price was announced before the Vampirella. Cypher, do you know what the price of Chun-Li is? If you can find out, let us know in the chat. Marlenoid says he agrees with the Chun-Li legs missing the musculature. And he's asking, what do I mean by the style? Art style. Like, so for instance, let's imagine, like one of the easier ways I can describe this is, let's imagine Conan is drawn by Jason Fabok, and then the woman is drawn by J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by art style. Like stylistically, they do not fit together. She looks like
he looks gritty.
Yeah, he looks gritty and rugged, and she looks nice and pristine and clean.
She looks like pinup model.
Yeah, she looks like
the only thing missing is like her finger over her mouth. Ooh, you know.
Thank you, Joe. I was saying this, and people did like some people were disagreeing with me, and I'm just like,
it's totally that.
She looks like she's like a pinup model from. They just took her off like one of these magazines, and she looks like shocked. Oh, I can't believe you can see my ass.
I don't know. I don't know what she's shocked about when the base is him with holding the head of the guy he's standing on top of.
And she also looks like she's floating. She's weightless. I don't like that aspect. I know this is what the cover looks like, but yeah. Regardless, it's it's a piece that's been talked about to death. Let's move on to the Vampirella. This Vampirella, every time I see her, she grows on me some more. I do not like the base, but I actually really like the physique. I'll call it the physique. No, I did not say cake, Joe. I said physique.
I said it.
Maybe my birthday just passed. I wouldn't mind a little.
Yeah, a little cake, a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I like
it looks
good.
I
don't like the base, but yeah.
I don't like the base.
I don't like the base either, but it's clearly not what the focus is. So
yeah,
I don't like the hair either.
It could be a burlap sack, and what would have changed? She would still look great.
I don't love the hair. I didn't like the hair, but the more I see it, it starts to matter. It starts to matter less and less.
Less and less.
I quite like the portrait.
I like the portrait. I don't even mind the bangs. I think that the hair is
too
high up. It's almost like she's got a helmet on instead of actual hair.
I didn't even know she had a head.
And Cypher, what do you mean? They have updated statue and photos are on PCS, Facebook, FYI. What statue did they update? Is it the Conan?
I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that.
Is it so Marlenoid is saying, is it even possible for her to look over? Yeah, I think so. You know, like the twist. She's not necessarily like, because the extent to which her head is turned, it's not past her shoulder. She's not looking behind her.
Right.
Like
The whole body's twisting.
if you look at it, the front of her face is parallel to the line of her shoulder, right?
Yeah.
And you can't turn your head past that.
I
So
just say it's a natural twist.
yeah, I feel like it's possible. It looks right to me.
Yeah.
The Vampirella base might have been okay if I haven't seen the Prime 1 Slams base before. Yeah, Prime 1. But you know, this half scale. I don't know. The base could have been so much better. I think if the base was better, this would be like a top statue to get.
At least PCS not charging people for bloody bases. So
I'm interested in this statue, and I might pick it up if I see it on sale. Let me actually check what retail is. PCS Vampirella. Woo! It's 1,955. I wonder
That's
how
not
much
bad.
it is. How much is it on the PCS website? Man, when you search for the statue, their website doesn't even come up on the results. That's sad. 1 second.
I think if you use some like gritty, dirty wash over the base, it would make it a lot better.
You think so? I think
it wouldn't tone down all the bright red.
Yeah, I think if the blood was painted differently, it would look better. But my main issue is not necessarily the blood and the skulls; it's the black disc.
The sub base.
It's just like they could have made it amount of dirt and it would look better. Why did they use a black base? Yeah. All right, let's look at the other angle. All right. Man of culture. Woo!
Yeah, that's nice looking, man. That's a wonderful physique.
I think I'm seeing what Mitchell is saying. Her head is perfectly like
it looks it here
straight on, like yeah.
The twist off. Not so much here though. I think it looks okay here.
I can still I can't unsee it, but like I don't. Whoa! I do not like what I'm seeing. Is that a seam on her breast? You see that?
I can't.
Where? Put your mouse to where it is. We're talking.
That's not just a crease. That looks like a seam. Maybe if we can see it from another angle. Actually, that isn't. I guess maybe it's just a crease, but like it's such a harsh line.
Overly pronounced. Yeah, that's go back one. Go back.
I guess it wouldn't make sense for it to be it's not a seam because it's not a separate piece unless.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't look like a seam. I zoomed in. It don't look like it.
You don't, but you see.
I see what you're talking about. But
that was such a harsh line, and we're seeing it. Maybe it's because we're looking at it from below.
I think it's just the angle.
I think the hair looks better from that one. Oh, yeah. This is right here.
Oh, I like her portrait.
Her hair doesn't look odd to me like it did from the side view.
Yeah. Do you think they could deliver on the paint job? Because the more I look at this, the more interested I am. I hate you, Marlon.
I mean, it is damn near 80%, 85% skin tone. So they just got to crush the skin tone.
So Cypher says, and said they were tweaking the portrait and the base. I'm gonna be honest. I have zero faith in PCS as a company, but every now and then they come out with nice stuff. And when I say nice stuff, I'm talking about final product production. I really don't have faith in them in that regard. But the sculpt here is pretty solid. I think even if they messed it up, if I could get it for a good price, I would be willing to repaint this. You know, so
yeah,
I like what I'm seeing. It looks good.
I think it looks good.
Says you can have smaller statues in front of the Vampirella covering the base. with half scale, I mean, you'd be taking up a lot of space, but still possible. Let's actually look at the dimensions for this.
And
piece.
you don't want to cover up too much of the legs and the physique.
Yeah. The way that bat is attached, it's whatever. That's how they do it on the covers. The skulls themselves don't look bad. They don't look fantastic, but they don't look bad.
Yeah, they're passable.
The way that blood just gels over the base, doesn't look good.
I would definitely do something to tone down the red, personally.
Yeah, but like Cypher says, Ant said he's gonna work on it. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I like that. I like how there's some weathering on the logo.
Yep.
Yeah, the statue actually looks quite good. I wonder who the sculptor is. Oh, that's a great angle. That's a great angle. This reminds me of some of those classic covers for Vampirella.
Yeah.
By those really masterful painters. Very sexy, but still feels classy. I wouldn't mind if someone came if I had this in my collection, I wouldn't feel the need to hide it from people. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, for sure.
I feel like I can let people see, and it's still somewhat classy. It's titillating, but not too much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need to have a private room. All right. Yeah, this is the back that some people wanted to see. Some people.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a certain birthday boy wanted this.
When was your birthday, man?
It was August 8th, 8 days ago.
Happy belated, man.
Thank you. No, I didn't tell anyone on purpose, though.
Hey, that's cool.
I just spent it with family.
I respect the privacy, man.
That's fine. I said it now, so it's no. It seems there was so they did a teaser on YouTube for the piece. After this movie,
Here we go.
Oh, Cypher says he wants this. Thanks, Brandon.
I think this is a statue that years later people are still going to go, but the physique on that Vampirella.
Yeah, man. You think it's gonna be one of those pieces that people want later on?
Yeah.
I think it's possible, but I also think
just for her,
it might not be
at this scale.
The thing is, it has a small footprint. Actually, I know, because at first too, I was thinking it's a large, but the actual footprint of the statue isn't that big. Depending on your kind of display, you might be able to display this easily. Seems like it's around 17 inches in diameter. So do we have? I can't find anything on the sculptor. It seems the PCS on their website. Do they mention who sculpts their statues?
I haven't seen it. At least for this, I haven't paid attention.
This is a big. This is why I don't like getting hyped for PCS stuff, because I was getting hyped about the Casey Jones because that statue looks phenomenal, but my main concern is how it looks like in hand. I don't trust them. Marlon says, I'm two days ahead of his birthday. Happy belated birthday too, man.
Yeah.
Marlon says the skulls are underscaled. Suppose they change the face. It's not as good. The logo on the crotch isn't the classic logo. I know the logo on the crotch isn't classic, but I don't mind. I'm only a passing Vampirella fan. I don't read her comics, but I like looking at the artwork for a bunch of paintings that have been done of her. I'm a fan of I think there's a artist, a Spanish guy. I think his name was Gonzalo or Gonzalez. Can't remember his first name. but he did a lot of amazing paintings of her, and I like looking at that. Also, Cypher says Mark Newman was a sculptor. That makes sense. That makes a whole lot of sense. He knows how to make women with endowed physiques.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess that's it for Vampirella. Someone else mentioned something. So Marlon wanted me to look at Vampirella, and I know Random mentioned the Wonder Woman, and someone else said
I said PCS Ghost Rider.
PCS Ghost Rider.
I don't know if we talked about that price point that was just announced.
We haven't, and I guess we can. I'm not too. I don't know. I'm quite shocked about the outrage over the.
Same.
Mostly because I think it's overpriced, but I think they do it a lot, so I'm not so shocked. I think maybe it might be because this statue in particular is one that people wanted, so the sticker shock actually matters more here. I think
I don't even think it's like not warranted. I mean, you have a full bike at 1/3, and on top of that, you have a full light up feature. They literally lit everything up on the bike.
Nah, it's not warranted.
I think it's warranted.
No, it's not.
Maybe
you can find statues that are that size from their competitors that don't cost as much.
That has a full bike at 1/3 scale.
I didn't say as a bike. I said it's that size. So think about mass, the amount of polystone in the statue.
I don't know no third scale with a full motorcycle.
I did. You keep saying motorcycle. I'm saying the mass in terms of the polystone.
That's the main part of it. You got to think Ghost Rider himself is third scale, and then a bike that is third scale. That is huge.
If we're talking about the amount of material used to make the statue, there are statues from the competitors that use the same or more material that cost less.
That are that size?
Do you know what mass is? Are you dumb?
No, but I'm saying I'm basing it off of what collectors.
You know what mass is? Mass.
I know what mass is.
So why are you still asking it that are that size?
You're not understanding what I'm saying, Buck. It's all right. It's all right.
Sorry, try to explain yourself.
I know what you're saying about the use of materials and how much it might cost for the use of materials. That should relate to the price of the statue. I agree. I understand that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just talking about like sometimes in my mind, sometimes the company might price their product because of overall size as well as like a light up feature as well as the mass or materials they might do, but they might tack on extra cost because of how big they make something. If that kind of makes sense. Like this very well could probably only be like around mid 2000s, right? Maybe even low 2000s in materials used.
Oh, I just realized I wasn't showing it. My bad.
Like low to mid 2000s, right? In materials used to actually make this product. They might say, you know what? Because we're giving you a lighter feature, we're going to tack on another however amount, right? Then you can say, you know what? Because it's this size in general, we might tack on another amount for that.
So are you saying are you talking to me about how they are justifying?
I'm just talking about like
price?
Yeah, I'm talking about how they
their like, reasoning for it. I'm like I think so. Why do you think there's such a large? Because for me, I don't think people should be surprised because PCS tends to charge a lot randomly. At times they'll just go, here's a piece, it costs a lot of money.
Agree.
And they just do that every now and then. They'll do something like that, and it's just like, where did that come from? Is PCS a company that should be charging this much for a statue? And at least that's how I feel. But so I'm not surprised when I see it happen, but I don't think this piece should be almost $4,000.
How much was XM's Maestro?
XM's Maestro?
Yeah,
I can't remember. I think it was actually close to 4,000. I think that's absurd too.
Yeah, like something of that magnitude, like mass wise, goes into that, right? And I think also they look at it like, well, we're giving you this and this height, we're giving you this and this width and this depth, So we're gonna add on another price
think
to that.
complexity also plays into it. How complex the statue was, maybe how difficult it was to
I think
sculpt,
that will. I
how
think that
difficult
does
it
too.
is to produce.
I think that plays a big part in it too. Like the detail in the bike. And don't get this misconstrued. I think the price is high. I don't think this is a damn near $4,000 statue, or I don't
Where
think
would
it
you where would
should
you
be.
what would you price it at, or what would you think people would be comfortable with
I think
this?
the perfect price point for this would probably be like mid 2000s, uh, where the company won't look at being greedy. They won't get those looks of being greedy or just saying, "Oh, I know y'all f with it, so y'all gotta pay this anyway."
Mm-hmm.
I think that mid 2000 they could have got away with maybe some sniffles or whatever, but people would have still paid. I think that this almost 4,000 price tag is crazy, and I think people shouldn't be surprised, but also the company shouldn't be surprised by the backlash.
Damn, man. What do you think about what Random is saying? It's not for the
I hate
casual
I hate when
fans.
I think that's a cop out for companies. I
I
think
I no, I think that's realistic, but like I understand when that's a thing. I just don't think PCS has a track record of being solid enough on production to say here's a premium price.
I just think like at a certain point, who are the casual collectors at this point? Are they the are casual collectors the one that have 5 statues already? Like what is
The
or
casual, I guess the
it,
casual collectors are the ones who have a few here and there. They're not really paying attention to things. And I think he doesn't mean casual collector. I think he means like hardcore fans of Ghost Rider, not hardcore statue collectors.
I don't
So,
know, because then that's the company grasping at straws. They're hoping that people are hardcore collectors of Ghost Rider to pay this price tag.
slow down, Cipher. I don't understand what that statement means when I'm hearing this is the production piece. It is a production piece, and the statue should be shipping in like 2-3 months. But we know that's not going to happen. This is not a production piece. This is a factory sample, and
Did Ant say it was a
there's
production piece?
that's probably how he described it, but this is probably a factory sample. That's probably what he means. So like they probably gave it to the factory and said reproduce it. Now I don't know who in the factory reproduced their prototype, right? It might be the master painter at the factory, but I don't trust like marketing speak like that. That term production piece has been abused, and I think it's been abused by Sideshow recently as well. I don't fully trust that. I need them to explain to me what production piece
I think
means
there's a lot of
in this
terms.
context.
I think there's a lot of terms in the community that we have to revisit. Like there's a lot. Like the whole casual fan thing. I think we should revisit that. Honestly, I think we
Go
should
ahead.
revisit.
What do you want to tear apart in that idea?
It's just when you talk about the casual fan, like I consider myself a casual fan.
You do?
Yes, because I'm not. In what aspect are people looking at casual fan? Are you looking at because when they explain casual fans to me, they explain a person who doesn't collect or a person who's new to the hobby. That's not a casual fan. That's just somebody who's new at that point.
And that would also be a casual fan.
I don't see how if you're new to the hobby and you just
Yeah.
haven't started yet.
Yeah, you're just dipping your toes casually. You're not all in. Well, when you start, most people when they start, they don't buy like a bunch like 30, 40 pieces at once. So they're still just getting into it.
I know.
So
Look at Vision.
then he wouldn't be casual, right? Then he wouldn't be a casual fan. If Vision picked up like 20 pre-orders at once, like when he started it going in, or even if it wasn't 20, let's say he picked up like 5, 6, 7. That's no longer a casual fan, but someone who's just coming in and they bought like one piece and they're waiting for it to come in, that's a casual fan. Or someone who buys one piece every 3 years, that's a casual fan.
So then, if we make that the assumption, right, that they're saying it's not for the casual fan, okay, now they're aiming. Let's say they're aiming to people with 5 or more statues. you know, now you're looking. It's just a smaller. You're now putting yourself in a smaller demographic, as in, okay, out of those people who now is a hardcore Ghost Rider fan, who's gonna be like, you know what, I want the game version for one, and then I want this big ass statue in my collection. That's obviously gonna take huge amount of space for two. Like, there's so many factors into that.
If you looked at this Ghost Rider and they didn't say it was a Gamerverse license, would you know it's from some video game? It looks.
I know
very
it
well
wouldn't.
be.
I know it's not the regular Ghost Rider. That's what I would.
Are you serious?
If
I saw this, I wouldn't even know. How many?
Yeah.
I would.
Think about all the custom like Ghost Rider statues.
Yeah.
All the custom Ghost Rider statues where they redesign, where they do like their own original design of the motorcycle, and people don't know. People just think it's a comic statue.
I know versions of Ghost Rider, right? Like different versions, and if those versions don't have a cloak, a cowboy hat, a cape, or a jacket with either spikes on it, or you got the '90s version without the spikes, or you got the space where you got the dome around his head. I don't want the Ghost Rider.
The only company that actually does like comic versions of characters is Prime One. When they do an artist-led like design of a statue. Sideshow has done it a few times in the past, like maybe J. Scott Campbell, or they do Mark Brooks.
Are you talking about just in general?
Yes.
Okay.
But when Prime One does like Hush Superman, specifically Hush Superman, it looks like Hush Superman from the comics. And it has the specific suit, and his face looks like the face in the book. That is the comic version. But in most of the statues we get that we call comic versions, they are just like artist renditions of the character, and it's an amalgamation of different styles from the comic books.
But so, you can tell when a character veers off too much, and I feel like for this Ghost Rider,
I don't think so.
It veers off.
Maybe, and that's the thing. I'm probably a casual fan because I can fucking tell. Like if they didn't put the Gamerverse license on this, I wouldn't be able to say this is based off the game or it's varying off.
I'm with you, Buck, and I was going to bring it up right before you went deep dive into it. Like I think these guys have done a really slick job of weaving around that license, because like that Wolverine that came out, it looks like Wolverine. I wouldn't look at that and think that that's from some game, you know, like the Gamerverse one they put out.
I don't know. Maybe because I don't know. It's just maybe because I think there's envision in my mind the different Ghost Riders that I know for a fact that I liked, you know, that I might have read here and there growing up, that I just know that I like. And when I see something that veers too much off of either one of those, I just don't want it.
Yeah. Look at what Random's definition of casual fan is. It said, not as a casual collector, but if the piece was affordable, they could impulse buy, even if they don't really connect with the IP too much. So this is basically saying this is not something for someone who would make an impulse buy. Someone who's really devoted to Ghost Rider, that's going to make a measured and educated decision before they make the purchase. Fancy how they're taking liberties with the bike and costume. This veers off the bike as part movie and game. Like Marlon, maybe because you're a really hardcore fan, you could probably see the difference. And I guess that goes counter to what Random said. Because if the hardcore fans can see the difference and say this is not like a proper Ghost Rider, then yeah, I guess it's not.
But I don't even consider myself a hardcore Ghost Rider fan.
I think you're special in that regard, man. Marlon said he's a hardcore fan.
Yeah, Marlon said he is, but I don't think myself as a hardcore Ghost Rider fan. I just have an idea of what he looks like. So when I see this, I'm like, that's not him.
Dude, what does Ghost Rider look like? A dude with spikes. Yes, spikes on his skull. It's a fucking skull. It's a flaming skull. There's no different skull.
Robbie Red's skull looks different than
that's cap, bro.
Johnny Storm's. They look different.
Okay, yeah. I think wait. The only time I've seen like is that new Ghost Rider that has like
That has the car. That has
he has
the
the
car.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Robbie. Yeah.
Okay, if that's the one you're talking about, yeah, he's the one who has a different skull. But the other ones are just freaking human skulls with fire. So I don't know how you could tell
They
from
look
this
they
that
look.
this is a
Maybe I'm
different Ghost
thinking like
Rider.
maybe I'm thinking like because in comic books are also
Man,
drawn
I'm gonna
like
mute you until you resolve that. You could just like message me in private chat to let me know when you're good. Yeah, what were you saying, Keith?
I was just saying maybe it's just because like
You guys
when
started talking. I told you I was on. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Matt?
I thought Buck said he was going to mute me till I resolved that.
There was like crumbling noise, like somebody's crunching something into a microphone. It just kept going and going.
Yeah, man. Random says he thinks Jarhead says he doesn't mind pricing, and he might get the Ghost Rider. Most probably wouldn't be on the same page, I assume. Gotta really like Ghost Rider. I think Jarhead likes anything that's fucking huge, quote unquote, tells a story, and is fucking huge. I think that's his criteria.
Yeah,
Jarhead likes massive statues.
And you know, Marlon is right. If you just look up one Ghost Rider next to the other, then you'll be like, okay, yeah, there's obvious differences. Like you'll be like, okay, I see what y'all are talking about.
You know what I'm gonna say? The game. I'm not saying this doesn't look like the Gamerverse Ghost Rider. Don't get me wrong. I'm saying that the Gamerverse Ghost Rider does not look that much different from the comic version. There's characters where like they don't look like how they usually look in the comic.
Even the bike.
Let me give you an example. It looks different, but there's so many bike designs for Ghost Rider. I know the bike doesn't look like a specific bike, like the usual chopper we see with him, like him driving. But there's so many designs for bikes, right? To the extent where I don't care. Like I look at this and I'm like, okay, that's Ghost Rider. It passes. A character that you would see, like the video game Spider-Man, the advanced suit from the PlayStation 4 game, that's that's a suit where I go, okay, that's not a comic book suit, and then his proportions are not comic like. You know, it doesn't have the same kind of musculature a comic character would have, and the same kind of proportions and aesthetics. With that Spider-Man from the PS4 video game, or the Spider-Man from the Marvel Rivals video game, does not look like a comic book Spider-Man. It looks like Marvel Rivals Spider-Man. But this could easily pass for a comic Ghost Rider for me. But I'm a casual. I'm not a dedicated fan for Ghost Rider. So when people that are big fans are telling me that I'm wrong, I will accept that. I just think for a lot of people this will pass as a comic book.
I don't think I'm a huge fan, but I mean, if you want a Ghost Rider,
you're a bigger fan than you realize.
I know I can say I'm a fan of him, but I also just say I just have an image in my head of what Ghost Rider looks like. No, but I just know that this isn't the regular Ghost Rider.
And also, what's up, FigureCon? Appreciate you for showing up. Appreciate you, Fat Thigh Kid.
So,
sideshow, yes.
All right, I jumped in a little late, so bring me up to speed here. So we're talking about a Ghost Rider, the new PCS one.
Yeah. Tell us your thoughts.
Creating a lot of havoc on the price point, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that's steep. I mean, that's a heavy duty price tag. You know, it's also a big statue too, right? Yeah. You know, I don't know. My take on it is a lot of the pushback from the community is because it's PCS, and a lot of it has to do with more because it's PCS, the customer service, and then when you add the quality is not the same as XM or P1 usually comes out of PCS, the price point is crazy. You know, I don't know. My take on it is it's obviously priced for somebody who wants a showstopper and is going to pay a lot of money for it. And I think when you're at that level, when you're doing that, it's not about price, but it's more about taste of what you want. Do you want an extravagant piece that's a showstopper, or do you want to spend your money buying four or five sideshow pieces? You know what I mean? Like, for example, you could have a whole line. I've said this before. One of the posts, I said you could have a whole line of Court of the Deads, right? If that's your thing, which could equal out to about 4K, or you could have one big giant Ghost Rider. So I think it's a matter of preference when it's that. I haven't had the only PCS piece that I have was the Howling, which actually was Pop Culture Shock. So I'm not even sure if you could say that it's the same company or not.
Ant was
I
in
don't know.
control when they were still before they rebranded. Ant was still in control, so it was still Ant's company at that point.
Okay, so I get what people say about quality. I mean, even that piece itself is it's made of PVC, really, but it's really done. It's done really well. It's a nice piece. I really like it, but I can understand what people say when it comes to quality, or style or whatever.
I agree.
But I think. But
go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think it's just like I said. I mean, the price is it's super steep, and I think but you got to take into consideration it's a big piece. It looks like it's engineered well. It's a light up feature. I really like it. I think we'll probably our headsets about on custom produced. We're gonna dissect it some further, which will be great. But I think its piece is dope.
I think this prototype or quote unquote production piece. This quote unquote production piece looks good.
Say what?
Sorry. Oh, you were cracking up just now. Are you
right?
Driving?
Exactly. For the production piece. And
Matt?
Yeah.
I think okay. I think you're back.
Yeah. He's normal now.
Yeah. So this piece, they said it's a production piece. I don't know exactly what that means, and I'm going to distrust that phrase because I feel like it's probably being abused. Because if it's a production piece, and the way people are taking that to mean is that this is what the statue they get is gonna look like. I say press X to doubt. Do not be that gullible. Your statue is not going to look like this. I don't believe the statue you get is going to look like this. I think the factory made a production sample. This piece is also not in production yet, just so you know. At least I don't believe it is, unless they've said otherwise. And then I guess I have to take them at their word. But yeah, I think it's probably a production sample. I wouldn't call this a production piece. And the reason why I'm trying to draw a distinction from that is that the factory probably made this, and that's what they're showing. But that's not the same as having an assembly line and putting it out like a full batch of statues.
Mm-hmm. So what makes you say that though? Are you saying that from?
I'm saying I don't trust them.
Okay. Yeah, but why though? Are you saying that because of experience of in the past they've done their production pieces are not they're full line pieces that they don't come out the same as the production piece?
Yes. So like in the past, the pieces you get in hand do not look like the prototype, or the pictures they use to solicit pre-orders. The in-hand statues do not look like that. And then PCS also has a history of mediocre paint jobs on the final pieces.
Right. Okay,
and
which
so,
makes
like,
sense.
They have
that goes along with what I was saying.
So and I would say in terms of price point, what my expectations are this. I think a premium price tag demands a premium product, and I don't think they're gonna deliver. But if you want to roll the dice, please do not be foolish enough to give PCS $3,000+ because if you get something that is shit, they will not give you your money back. They will give you store credit, and you'll be forced to buy another $3,000+ statue that might also be shit, and you'd be stuck in a cycle. So please do not pre-order there, even though it's cheaper. But you might if you pre-order there because it's cheaper, just know that you're taking the risk. Take an informed risk, but I think it's unwise. I would honestly just wait for this to come out, then I'll buy it afterwards. I don't think this is going to sell out. If you Matt's having issues again.
We lost you, Matt. You're clicking in and out and don't hear you anymore.
It was from a different company that had a really good reputation of taking care of its customers.
If it was from a company that had a different reputation, yeah, probably be a safer bet. If it was from Sideshow, you could at least know that they will refund you, right? With PCS, they're not giving you your money back. If you pre-order this piece and it doesn't look like this in hand, you are shit out of luck. Your money is stuck with the company and you have to spend it with the company.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that's my piece. Cypher says when this comes out, he's going to point this stream out to me. Feel free to point it out to me. Like if the actual piece looks like this, it doesn't invalidate what I'm saying now. What I'm basically saying right now is that I have my doubts and I do not trust the company can deliver. That does not mean that they actually won't.
Right. So then by that statement, it's fair enough to say that a piece like this is worth the price tag if it weren't for the company's reputation of not taking care of the customers properly. Right?
No.
There's a price point. Is a price point there?
No.
So it's not even okay. Okay.
I still think it's too expensive. If I was to price this, I would price it around like $2,600.
Interesting. Okay. All right.
That's where I would price it.
What are the dimensions on this mofo? Do we know?
Like
well, how much was Fatal was he said
Matt, you're cracking up really badly.
Matt's breaking up terrible.
Matt, we couldn't hear what you just said.
the White Knight.
Hey, he might have to come back.
Also, Matt, if you're trying to, I think he is asking about the White Knight from XM, and I'm just gonna preempt that with saying, for me, I think a lot of statues are too expensive and overpriced. So you're not gonna find any kind of inconsistency with me in that regard. Whatever the XM statue cost, I think it was too expensive. Wow. Okay, that's what I sound
Hold
like.
on. Why are you saying it's too expensive?
Value is subjective, so you shouldn't ask me why do I think it's
for
too
sure.
expensive.
Value is definitely subjective.
I think JME pieces are worth the money. A lot of people don't. Matt, we can't hear you, man.
I don't know. So you just said.
I think he's also like responding to stuff you said a while ago. Is there like a time delay? Do you think?
It's kind of I think it's just kind of getting jacked up in the.
Damn, man.
In the signal.
So, but you
40
remember
inches
that
wide, 36 tall, man. That's massive.
So, Buck, do you remember the conversation we had about the mass versus like what I was saying, like the overall size? Yeah. So, this is what I mean. How some people look at it, like Fatal. He just said, you think a 1/3 with a light up should cost the same as XM White Knight when it's the size. This is the size of a life-size bust, right? Some people look at
just the height of the statue,
the height, the width, the depth of a statue, as that equates to why the price might be what it is, right? Instead of materials used for that price. That's all I was saying, which is a lot of majority of people are probably like.
So hey, literally the space it takes up.
Some people equate that for price, yeah.
But like, you could just have. I don't think because that's not a reasonable way to see it. personally, I wouldn't say that's a reasonable way to see it. Let me pull up Fatal's comment. Fatal said my PCS pieces look like they should. Blade, Wolverine, all my Street Fighter stuff, Digitaurus. There were a lot of complaints about all those statues except for Mega Man that you listed.
There was a lot of complaints from all those.
There were a lot of complaints. Like
but
you're probably fine with them, Fatal, but so many people had issues with Blade, Wolverine, and the Street Fighter stuff. Digitaurus as well. Mega Man, I didn't see complaints about that, but the rest of those I saw complaints. Every single one of those. And do you think a third scale with a light up should cost the same as XM White Knight? This is the size of a life size bust. It doesn't use the same amount of material though as a life size bust. Even then, like honestly, if you feel this is worth it, don't let me stop you from buying it. I was never in the market for a 1/3 Ghost Rider. I think very few people are in the market for 1/3 Marvel characters in general. It's a very small market, so I think this would probably have done better as a quarter scale, but then they'd be in direct competition with Sideshow.
Yeah.
And I do not think they could match the Sideshow price. If they're charging this much for 1/3, if they tried to enter that, like the comparisons would probably be very disastrous. But I still think a lot of people would find this looks better than the Sideshow, and they would like the fact that they have the full bike.
Fatal, don't do that. Nobody even said anything about
this
John.
piece. It's not simple at all. The question shows the front wheel light up for that price. Sorry,
it doesn't look like it does.
Everyone influenced by John who never had. Dude, I'm not influenced by John. Have I had a PCS statue in hand? I've never had a PCS statue in hand. I've only seen pictures. I'll be honest. But I also don't subscribe to the idea that you have to see a statue in person to think it looks like shit.
And also with we're in PCS group. Well, I'm in a PCS group. I see the people who go on that group and complain about
and then they get their post deleted eventually.
They get it either deleted or back then it wasn't deleted. It was just a bunch of people would gang up on them and tell them how stupid they were for even addressing that their statue had any defects with it. So I mean, Fado, that's what we're not gonna do. We're not gonna sit here and act like PCS didn't have a dark past. They're doing well now. We'll focus on that. The question is, does this piece warrant that price? In my personal opinion, it doesn't. I think mid 2000s would have been great for this, as I said before. But yeah.
Don't worry. Hey, Fatal, it's fine. You can beef with John. I don't care. It's not my battle to fight. I don't give a shit. All right. Artist Future. I have the Storm 1/3 and it looks just like the picture. X to doubt. But yeah, so that's one attestation from a PCS customer. Says the statue looks just like the picture. Before it ended up looking like the picture, there were QC issues. They had to recall the statue. Luckily at that time, they redid everything when they had the problems. But I personally think that the paint jobs, they deteriorate on production from what I can see in pictures. And honestly, that's a subjective thing. If people want to buy the statues from them, that is perfectly fine. I'm stating on this matter, I don't believe that they will deliver. If Artist Future and Fatal think that PCS can deliver in terms of production, from prototype to production, then that's awesome. And if you are also in the market for this piece, go ahead and do it. I don't think they deliver. Personally, I don't think any company delivers on paint job except for maybe Prime One gets very, very close, and then J&D, I think they nail it on the paint job, as long as you don't have QC issues.
And I have a PCS statue on order that I'm waiting on. So it's not the Marcus still.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said that.
So it's not like I wouldn't buy for them or I wouldn't buy for them, and I want to see it in person. I hope that Marcus comes out great. I hope for the money that I paid, I hope it comes out and it's great.
Amen.
But I'll be oblivious. I'll be ignoring some of the concerns that PCS has struggled with. It's just every company struggles with something, right?
Mm-hmm.
PCS has struggled with that. So I mean, it's okay, like call it for what it is.
Yep.
But there's no malicious intent on my end. I would say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think nobody here on the panel, there's no malicious intent. Like we just have eyes. We just see what we see.
Yeah. And again, we have another attestation from someone with a bunch of PCS pieces. Jerry says all these pieces he listed, they were all good. So that's awesome. And he says Gamerverse Spidey was good as well. Marlon said, let me rephrase the questions. Do you think the front wheel lights up? He's asking this again.
I said no.
The front wheel light up on the production? I mean, is it lit up here? I think it is. It's just like not as bright as the other stuff.
Not as bright as
like even look at this, the flames on this, right? See, the parts that are lit up are only really on the inside, and then in the base. Some of the pieces of fire, they don't have LEDs in them, and they're too far away from the source of the light to become properly lit up.
I honestly can't tell with these pictures for the front tire.
The front tire, I kind of see what you
XM.
mean. Almost looks like there's. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'm kind of just seeing that now. In some pictures, it looks like it's not. Here, it looks like it's kind of glowing, like a soft glow, like the glow in the Skull's eyes on the bike. And like you see on the fuel tank, there's some glow in there.
Most of the stuff attached to the bike is dimly lit.
Yeah,
versus the whip.
Exactly. The brightest source of fire is the whip, like Joe is saying. Yeah.
Which is fine, as long as it's consistent. If the front wheel and back wheel are lit, they should be lit to a similar standard.
At the end of the day, value is dependent on the person. I agree. Yeah. All of mine are about to sign. Sure. XM does good paint jobs. Yes, they do. Archangel had same issues. People spoke a couple of days and left it alone. But with PCS, PCS is consistently having QC issues. And there's some people that don't even complain publicly about it. I have friends that picked up PCS pieces and they're like, they got a piece with issues, like some of those Ninja Turtle statues that come with wonky katana, and then they ask for a replacement, and the replacement might come back with issues as well. I know someone that got all three that are out so far, Donnie, Raph, and Leo, and every single one of them had QC issues. Same person, same collector. That's their experience with PCS. But yeah, Archangel had issues.
I would guess that lights up the front wheel. Sorry.
You don't see it. Well, Jandy doesn't have consistent you know what? It's actually fine. Fatal. Hopefully, you can bring awareness to the problems of other companies so we can bash them just as much as PCS. But let me tell you what's not going to happen. I'm not going to bash PCS less. Maybe I'll shit on the other companies just as much. Yeah, and bear in mind they're drawing from images. That is true, Cypher. Our opinions are based off imagery. Some of the people on the panel have seen a bunch in person. Some of them have pieces on pre-order. I've seen a few PCS pieces in person, but none of the much newer stuff. And there's some PCS statues I want.
It's dumb too that we have to preface by saying our preference by saying we're drawing these conclusions by images, right? From images.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're also drawing conclusions from what people who have got it in hand have said. And same with y'all in the comments that are saying that y'all got statues from PCS that have looked amazing. Okay, we take what y'all say into consideration as well. Because it makes me good as a consumer of PCS that maybe my statue's gonna come out and I'm gonna be pleased as you were. So I mean, it's just all around the board. PCS like to focus on any type of criticism or negativity that comes their way, and it's selective hearing for both consumers that are fans of theirs and both PCS themselves. it gets tiring at a certain point. But hey, let me bash on Prime 1 or something some more.
Hey, don't worry, Fado. Trust me, I shit on all the companies. If you've ever watched any show I've been on, I shit on all of them. I hate all of them. I deleted my Sideshow account. I shit on Prime 1 too. Like, it's not even anything. I think the only company I don't shit on is J&D. That started as a meme though. And that was Sideshow random.
Fado, I do agree. J&D is overpriced as fuck,
but like
nah.
no one else delivers like on that prototype quality like them. So it's no. I'm not trying to tell you that it's not overpriced. I'm like, because that's based on your value. I'm telling you, they're doing something you can't get anywhere else. If you see a picture or a video of a J&D statue, as long as your piece doesn't have a QC issue, it is going to look like that reveal video when you get it in hand. And nobody else does that. Zero. No company in this industry does that. And if I think there's a special value, because I really value like paint jobs on pieces.
Oh, so, speaking of fucked up paint jobs, did we cover the Archangel?
So Jerry says he has no problem on RAF. I don't think we covered the Archangel. We'll cover it for Fatal, so we can shit on a different company. Unlicensed, broken hands.
Because those paint apps that's been going around.
I agree, Fat Tie Kid.
What did you say?
I agree, Randall.
Oh yeah.
I like that Wolverine from PCS, the Franco one, especially after they changed what his portrait looked like. The original portrait I didn't like, but I like when they updated it. Joker looked 68 years of age. Legend
hey, look at Just Some Bum. This is what me and Buck mean by, we take everybody what they say in an account.
Their paint and detail is the same as Tweeterhead. At least Tweeterhead isn't charging you $4K for it. Comic-Con is what I meant. That's actually weird, I would say, because at Comic-Con for the most part they're showing prototypes, so that's even sad. And that might honestly just be like a personal thing. You feel that prototypes are not as good as they should be at the cons. So one piece that I saw on a video that looked like it had a really good paint job that we praised on this same stream was the Conan. Remember when we did that, guys? The Conan from PCS, the skin tone, the flesh.
I think we shit on that one too.
No, we talked about the woman looking weird, but like the Conan's skin tones looked really good. I thought so. I
think most of the complaints were the girl or the base. No one really had a complaint with Conan himself.
Conan himself looked really good.
I also think they got a new painter recently, and their prototypes have been improving, but that's not my concern. My concern is their in-hand piece. Regardless, I think we've exhausted this Ghost Rider topic.
All right, let's hate on Sideshow because I'm really kind of disappointed about that Archangel.
The Sideshow Archangel. All right, give me a second to pull it up.
What were your thoughts on that, Joe?
Seeing that piece in person, I thought it looked really good. And right around the same time I was looking at it in person was when you started seeing the news breaking about the line work being off. And Jarhead had a pretty good conversation with Anthony Mestis about it. And Anthony was talking about how things like that happen and how frustrating it is to deal with. Looking at the piece with my naked eye, I couldn't see it. But, looking at a picture zoomed in, obviously you can see, where the lines slip. It's not even, on the...
And plus, it's always different when you're at a con, right? Versus when you have it at home and you're staring at it constantly.
My question to you on that, Joe, is that on that specific piece at the con, if you took pictures of those same areas, would it have those QC issues? Because it might be that piece didn't have the problems at all, so that's why
I didn't do that, but Jarhead did, and he said it did have those issues.
He did? Oh wow, okay.
He did. And I don't know how widespread it is, or if it's just a handful of noisy people, because it's nobody wants that. Nobody wants to receive that. But I don't know if it's just like 5, 10, 20, or it's like every piece that's coming out's got issues. So either way, it's no good. But one's much worse than the other.
Do y'all think that's more of like because they're doing mass production at one time? So it's not like what I'm trying to say is, do you think the edition size has anything to do with that?
I don't know. I mean, I would imagine these things kind of get done straight up in the factory. It's just like line work for them, So whether it's 50 of them or 500, like what's the difference? They're just doing the same shit over and over. I would imagine with that kind of line work, there's some kind of template that they're supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know how they do that really paint wise in mass production for something that specific, where it's like very thin lines and they're on a raised surface. But it's again talking with Anthony about it. He was talking about how frustrating it is because they have somebody over at the factories that's supposed to be doing like QC, and if it's a more widespread thing,
then just a handful of people, then it seems like that person is fucking up, not doing their job.
Yeah, CJR had just said there that the one at the con wasn't artist print.
They would need. You pay $1,000 for a statue. It should not look like the wings were torn off and glued back on. No, it should not. I definitely concur. What the Fatal said. Last 2 years, PCS was the most talked about pieces. I think it's because they announced more than anyone recently.
The null was really cool looking, man. It was massive.
Where are those overscaled Kmart toy owl styles for price cargo PCS?
I mean, PCS was the most talked about because nobody else really went.
Jerry says the Archangel looked great to him, but the QC issues, you noticed them. Yeah, I don't know, man. It
looked good to me too, but again, I got old dying eyes, so maybe I couldn't see the detail.
I'll also say with the prices going up, like more, the expectations also go up. You can't escape that. Something that the companies might feel like are small, or like some people might feel are small, like issues. Other people that are paying $1,000 plus for a statue feel like no, it's not a small issue. It's a big deal, and I can't pay $1,000 plus and not get something that is shy of perfect. Like something that's perfect. I need something that's perfect. It can't be shy of perfect. It needs to be perfect.
Yeah,
I'm failing at finding pictures with issues. What was the name of that guy? B Mother posted pictures of his Archangel and it had a bunch of problems. So let me look for him. Right. I think I found some pictures. All right. What the fuck? Shit. Okay, let's do this. All right, Archangel. Oh, Matt is gone. Yeah, Matt. Hopefully,
Sorry, man.
you know, I think he's driving right now, so that's why I've seen a bunch of like on it. All right. I think I already highlighted that. Shadow says PCS Sideshow and PRs were there. Iron Studio sent Deadpool and Wolverine quarter scale. In these times, we need Blitzway to step up with some more releases. The quality and pricing is both top notch. Absolutely. Says Artist Future said you could purchase the XM Archangel and not have this problem. Matt. All right. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, it's mostly like on his chest, and those thinner lines. Oh, and some, I guess, fitment issues for the wings as well.
There's something I saw I don't quite like. I don't quite like how the eyes are done. But let's see, I'll pull this up as well. Like, I think this is something someone's pointing out. Like all these, like the pitting in the paint and so. I feel like you got to get real close to see stuff like this. Can you see my mouse?
Yep.
Okay, so that stuff like that, I don't really care. This area looks really nasty, but that's just like an ugly scene.
Yeah.
And I think the arm comes off. Should this be acceptable on a piece you're paying $1,000 plus for? I think it's going to vary from person to person.
It looks funky from this angle. I'd like to see it from a couple different angles because I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to be there, other than an odd scene.
Yeah, I think it's from this same collected, like this same statue here that we see here. Oh, my bad. Let me show you. So this statue is the same one.
Gotcha.
So probably looks good from a distance. Okay, let's look at the arm from a distance. So this is what that seam looks like, I imagine. Can you see it?
Yeah.
It
looks fair. Yeah.
It's not as clean. So you see how clean the edge is here. It's a messy edge, right?
Yeah.
And I think it's because that's the connection point. I think the arms come off. Is it one piece? If it's one piece, then probably during production this is separated, and they glue it together. That's the only explanation I can figure out for why that would look like that.
Yeah.
So Artist Future says the arm does not come off. All right. For me,
I thought the skulls on the base on this statue look amazing.
Yeah, we'll get to that right now. In fact, let me see this guy's photos of that. No, it doesn't. But there should be some. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here you go.
Yeah, they look great.
I'm kind of just on them. They look. I would say they look good, but I'm not particularly impressed.
No, I thought these looked great.
All right.
It was the thing that stood out to me the most on the statue was how nice the skulls looked on the bottom. And maybe part of that I didn't focus on the base very much in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing it in person, like they look really good.
I think from a distance with this moody lighting, it looks even better.
I think the base subpar compared to the statue itself.
The base, you think it's subpar?
Compared to the statue, yeah.
I'm gonna show you something. So see this paint job on this portrait. I like even the casting. See these eyebrows? I think that's nasty as fuck. And the way the eyes are painted, the skin tone just goes into the eyes, and then he has like a white dot. So the sclera is blue as the skin. I don't like that. I think that's lazy, or like at least it's almost like I guess that's the word I'd use. And then you just got this
black line for the eyelash. I'm not quite a fan of how that is executed. Same thing is done here. Same thing is done here. I wish they used a different skin tone for the sclera of his eyes. The part that would normally be white, like a different shade of blue. I don't know. Maybe that's how the prototype is, but I don't think so. I'll need to check to make sure. Overall, good portrait though. But I don't like the way this is painted and the way like the detail, it gets mushy and smeared. In the just even in the casting before the paint is sloppily applied to his eyebrows. Yeah. And then Random says for over 1K not acceptable. Need to go back to their older pricing. You know what? I'm on the same page. I am not someone who's going to be buying $1,000 sideshow statues at retail. So definitely not someone who's going to pay $1,000 for this. I need more. But it's also, I guess, your money's worth less now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sideshow had a little bit too much dip on the chip.
It had a bit too much dip on the chip. All right, what else you guys want us to look at? We've exhausted the Archangel. We've allowed Fatal to feel like we're shitting on someone else. So let's go back to PCS and tear them another one.
Those Gargoyles from was it Iron Studios or? All right, turn your honing meter down.
C'est magnifique. You know the thing is, I honestly feel this is gonna become shitified when you get the production version, and I will not be the person that pays PCS however much this costs and be disappointed when I receive it in hand. How much is it?
It could come out nice.
No, it won't.
Oh.
It won't. It will. It like
what was
so
it like 1900?
Whatever is 1,955 on Sideshow. It's probably less on the PCS website, but I wasn't born yesterday. I wouldn't buy anything from PCS direct.
Well, my dumbass did.
Yeah, how's that going? Ask them for a refund because you've been waiting for a while. Unfortunately for you too.
And it's
says
the same piece,
anything Jandy. I think Jandy put out the what's her name? Khaleesi. Does anyone want to talk about that? I'm not particularly interested in it.
I'm not interested.
I'm not either. It looked nice. You know, it's just it is what it is. It sold out quickly, right?
Oh, big news. Well, I don't know if it's big news to y'all, but XM is slowly making their way back on the scene.
Yeah.
With their announcement of the Magneto. I'm personally not in particular too excited about that Magneto because I think Sideshow has the superior one. But
sure.
Just the fact that they're saying, hey, this piece is in production, letting you guys know is a step forward. I would say. I might be on a ledge here, but I would say that. I'm trying to give them some grace somewhere.
So for XM saying that, I remember when they said the Venom Arise was shipping, and it wasn't. So I won't like I'll believe it when I see it. You know, when like people get stuff in hand, they don't have any modicum of trust for me right now, and it'll stay that way until I get the statue I have on pre-order from them. No, I did not see his review, but I don't like the statue. But I guess we can check it out. Okay, quickly.
Does he actually know what it's from, or is he just talking about the statue?
He probably got it in. They gave it to him to promote the statue.
Oh, then I don't give two fucks about it if he does that.
Yeah, I think this looks really good.
Yeah, it does look nice.
And so imagine
I think the thing sold out like an hour or some shit, didn't it?
Yeah, I think he said a short amount of time. I can't remember exactly how long.
Yeah.
But like something like this, you see this, and you know, like what you see in this video is what they're gonna what's arriving at your door. No company does that except for J&D.
Yeah.
Like who offers you that? Like I don't I have zero interest in this statue. I've had like zero interest in majority of the stuff they've put out in recently, but I really respect that level of precision and quality. In terms of the paint quality, not the QC, because sometimes you could get a shitty piece, like John
Sold
experienced.
in 45 minutes. God damn.
Says Cypher says he's getting this Khaleesi sold in 45 minutes. I have faith. I think this will come out good. Yeah, and I want to see how the company deals. I want to take a closer look at how they deal with customers having QC problems, because again, it's a very high price tag on their products, so they need to. If it's a premium price tag, it needs to be a premium product and a premium experience. Those are where the expectations are.
Yeah.
And Random says, congrats to anyone with PO the Dragon Queen.
I agree, man.
Cypher, which version did you get?
Nice looking piece.
Someone said pull up the there's a statue I was supposed to bring up after the Khaleesi.
I said Gargoyles, but
It was Gargoyles. Let me see if I can find that.
From Iron Studios.
You gone up for PO yet?
I have no idea.
Goliath,
I think from Iron Studios, I'm ordering. The plan is I want to get their Alien, their Predator, and then their Gargoyles. And then if they want to bless me with Power Rangers, like 10 scale, then I'll go ahead and do that. I'll make that commitment. I don't want their other one that they did. I think that was them.
You didn't like the other one, Power
really.
Rangers?
Not really.
For Power Rangers, I would just go with 3-0. I think they're doing the best Power Rangers, but they're figures.
Yeah, they're 1/6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they do look good though. This looks good. I like the way it looks.
So controversial, but I think this is better than PCS Gargoyles.
No controversy here.
Only because PCS to me fell flat, right? Like first price tag as well, right? Let's start there.
Yeah.
Price tag. I know you're getting 2 characters, right? But Lexington is a lot smaller than Goliath, and you got him up there, and it's 1,000 something for each, and you're putting out like 2 per. I'm like, god damn! Like,
I think no, it's like 1,000 and you get 2 or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's 1,000 per set, I should say.
Yeah.
So you got maybe 3 sets, I think, with 2 each. So 6 characters in all. But I mean, like this right here, 10 scale, like. I like it. He's mid, like waking up from stone.
You know one thing that's crazy? This is a company I hear people praising a lot recently, and I want to fight them for it.
Why?
Why? Oh man, the price tag is it messes with me. So and it's like
their price tags mess with you.
It messed with me really badly because I'm like I could buy a 6 scale for this, a 6 scale figure with accessories.
Oh, you're thinking the price tag is too high. So the price, I don't really buy 10 scales. I don't know what a good price tag for 10 scales is. If that makes sense.
The best price for a 10 scale is nothing. Keep your money in your wallet.
That's crazy.
Keep your money in your wallet. Oh, actually, I got one 10 scale, and I got it with sideshow points, and I deleted my account.
Like, I think this is a good. I think that Iron Studios is putting out good pieces that at least that are attracting my attention.
Cypher says he wants the color of the PCS Gargoyles to be what PCS made it because it fits the animation. What do you say to that?
Yeah.
say yeah.
I don't know what he mean. Guys, bear in mind. Have you seen the animation? Yes, I've seen the animation. I
Yeah.
want it to be that color scheme. It's accurate.
Yeah. He wants the color
So
scheme of the statue to match the animation, and
I'm not.
he's saying
Are
that
you
the
saying you don't like
PCS.
the? Are
No,
you
he's
don't
saying
like the? No, I'm talking
PCS
about for.
looks like that.
But I'm talking about for him, like on Iron Studios. What else you like about Iron Studios? Is it the more shaded look, or is it like he's kind of like the stone look on his bottom half
If I had
that
to
you don't like?
guess, I don't think he dislikes the Iron Studios. I think he's justifying why the PCS looks the way it is because you said he didn't like it, and he's saying
I don't like it because the paint app just fell flat to me. Like I think Iron Studios paint app is basic as well, but it doesn't.
it has
fall
more
flat.
it has more dimension to it.
Yes, and
Yeah.
like Gargoyles, I know y'all remember Gargoyles has that '90s animation, so it has kind of like the darker.
I can't remember. I was too
the
young.
darks are the darks.
Well, it wasn't back in your day, Keesus. You know, I wasn't alive back
We're
then.
the same age.
I don't know about that, bro.
We're literally the same age. I hate that.
Yeah, I think the PCS Gargoyles looks good. I mean, you know, I was never a huge fan of the show. My son watched it, you know, so I was familiar with it. But I think the PCS pieces, you know, nailed it personally. You know, they definitely have a simplified look, but I think the characters in general have a simplified look. So
yeah,
you know, price you can definitely talk about all day long, but I think they nailed it.
Yeah, I think for me personally, multiple factors play into it. While I would get the Iron Studios before the PCS.
I like how this one has like a darker edge to it. I like it.
And then also in the video, right? That was Iron Studios. That was PCS. Never mind. That was them.
How much is this piece? Is it announced it yet? Pretty big for 110.
305.
Huh, that's not crazy for how. I mean, it's
I don't.
pretty big piece, man.
I don't understand. That's all I say. I don't understand. I can see the dimension.
How much is the Alien or Predator? How much?
The Alien's 250.
The Alien's 250.
I think the Predator was 300.
So now the Alien is like somewhere where I'm like, okay, you're getting back into the safe zone.
Yeah.
With Buck, but 300, nah. You just keep it. I'll go buy a Hono toy or something. 2 of those.
I mean, it's either you get this for the 3 something, right? Or you go to PCS.
I'm not going to PCS. I'm not gonna buy it either.
And you get all of them for what? 4,000?
Too much 99.
Too much 99.
So this is one of the sets. I don't know these guys' names
See, and I think this paint is not like the Goliath, right? I think this
there's
is
very subtle shading on these.
Yeah, but
it still looks sort of flat. I see what you mean, but like that's the animation style that people want. I think my issue is not with the paint job. My issue is that the paint job is the way it is, the base is the way it is, the characters are the way they are, and they want you to give them this much money. And this is a cheap price because if you buy it somewhere, if you order on PCS, I'm saying it again. If you're a collector that orders on PCS, you need help, man. Or they should not let you into a casino because like you have a problem. You're a gambling man. Do not buy directly from this website. That's my piece of advice to the people watching the stream.
I like this Broadway and Bronx more than I like Goliath and Lexington, honestly.
So look what Cypher says. He says he likes the Iron Studios, but that's an artist's interpretation. He feels like the PCS are more accurate, and I'm inclined to agree with him.
Yeah, I am as well. I don't think that makes them better. I like the slight variation on the Iron Studios piece.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're a purist, man, the PCS ones, I think, crush it.
What just happened?
Well, just decided that he had enough.
Oh my goodness! Look at this man.
My
He
bad.
can't, he can't do nothing
There
right.
it is.
Button on my mouse by mistake. The stream was about to keep going with and no one able to close it. Oh man! All right.
I just wanna exit out. You can't see my face anyway.
All right. Okay, we're back. We had technical difficulties for a brief
Did they
moment.
release all of these yet? Oh no, it's just
Yeah,
those
they
two.
have. They have. They put
Oh.
them all up for pre-order. Yeah,
Was
bro.
this 1,500? God damn.
Nah. Hey, hell no.
And it's like Lexington is so little, man. Like,
Bro,
he's so
no,
small
if
in
you-
front.
if they're gonna be like it's polystone, then make that shit out of vinyl, bro. You're not charging me $1,000+. No, what?
I think Hudson looks really good.
I don't know the names of the people you're saying, man. This show came on TV and I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with age because you were definitely alive and aware when this came out.
I don't know about that. Well, I think
We
the
were-
early
we
bird
were
price for
watching it
this
on
is gone.
We were watching on Disney XD.
I definitely did not watch this on Disney. In fact, I didn't have Disney in my country when
Oh,
when
so it's
Gargoyles was airing.
It's a country thing. See, we're the same age.
It's
just
a regional
country
thing.
Yeah,
I didn't, but no, Gargoyles was showing on TV. It's just that
Praying so they should
it
be
wasn't
$85.
Hey, value is subjective, Random. But I'm also not disagreeing with you.
To be honest, I'd rather PCS would have just released these separately, like individually, and made me wait years in between if they're going to charge these prices.
Oh shit. Oh man, I just noticed. Okay. All right. That's enough of shitting on PCS. I think it's unfair to them.
I didn't shit on them.
Yes, you did. I'm gonna talk about this statue. This is one of those times
A piece of
where
shit.
like I'm part of the problem because I see this re-release and I'm not angry. I just think, damn, that looks like a good Spider-Man statue. I would like to buy it. And to make things worse, I think it's overpriced, but I almost don't mind.
How much is that?
But get the fuck out of here. Everything you said makes no validity into it. That is terrible.
It's 305. It's a re-release in a different scale, and I want it.
So a re-release, different scale. So they just change the scale. So everything a collector hates.
I'll
You're
pull
like,
up
you
the
know
Morgan, and then we'll close out the show. Sorry, what were you saying, Keesus?
Everything collectors hate about the statue world, this company did. And you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. I love it.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
I didn't say I love it. I said I will look past it because the statue looks good, and I didn't even say I would look past it. I said I'm
not mad about it.
I'm kind of not mad about it. I'm just not. The emotions aren't coming. I can't control how I feel, man. You know,
man.
that's
Can only
That's
control
just-
how you act, not how you
you
feel.
know. Hey, stop. Hey, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, Joe? That I shouldn't get the statue?
No, sir. I'm just saying a general life lesson. You can't control how you feel. You can only control how you act. I say if you like it, get it, man.
I
Rules are
don't
made to
think-
be broken.
What rules? I don't think I'm breaking any rules.
If you self-impose the rule where you don't want rehashes and remakes or re-releases, and then in this one you go, I'm going to do it for this one. Have at it, man. Fuck everybody else.
I don't like the implications in your tone. In fact, I don't like that statue, and if I ever bought it, no one would know. All right. Hey guys. So
welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles.
What is this other piece here with the?
that is like their butler.
Not a Pat Man.
Oh, is it?
but it does have bats on it. And I'm talking
Mhm.
about
I
the
love
Morgan
this statue.
statue from our friends.
The
over
Lucian,
at
the cat,
Supercraft.
the
And I
cat
have to give a
zombie.
major shout
No,
out to
I don't
them
even know what the hell that thing is. I
trusting
mean,
me because they wanted to
Oh,
send me
just
their
the
prototype.
Morrigan
And
itself,
I
yeah.
can't wait to show this to
yeah,
you guys
Lilith
because
can go away
I
for
am
all I care, but
absolutely wowed.
I love
One of
this
the most
Morgan.
beautiful statues that I've ever seen, especially here in the Batcave. It's full of color, it's full of life, and I can't wait to show it to you in all of the.
So I'm gonna say this. The colors are awesome on this statue. It is painted very well, but I don't like it because I don't like the portraits, and I think the portraits are the most important parts of a statue.
I like this portrait better than any other Morgan piece I've seen.
Glory today as I
Let me
review
mute
the prototype. And
BSC.
again, I have
Yeah.
I
feel
love
like the camera's
the
too close.
material of the leotard on their legs.
Mhm.
It looks like it's the right like it looks
You
like
can
the
see
material should look like.
it's really tight and our skin
Yeah,
is
yeah.
like showing through.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, it's painted very well. I
Yeah,
just don't
yeah.
like the style of the sculpt on the portraits.
That's fair. I mean, if you don't like a portrait, it's a deal breaker for sure for most
Mhm.
people. I
It
personally
looks
love this.
too realistic, and I think this is one of those. This is the Gamerverse Ghost Rider. I want the comic Ghost Rider. and right now you're the casual fan that's like
Fair.
doesn't see anything wrong, and I'm the hardcore fan
No,
saying,
it's not that I don't see anything wrong. I think what
What's
they
up,
did
Jim?
here made it more realistic, but it still looks more like the character to me than the more anime style ones we've seen from other companies. Like they lean a little more towards anime, with the other pieces I've seen.
Mhm.
At least
look-
official pieces.
man, I don't think no. This piece, I like that skull. I like the stylization on that skull on the base. The base looks good.
It does. The candles look like they're waxed. I mean, it's
Honestly,
really well
this
done.
whole statue is really good. I would take the Prime 1 faces over this one, and you know how how I felt about those.
Yeah, and I like them too. But this speaks more to me than any other statue of. The what was the Chun-Li? What the hell was that whole line called? The PCS one, the Gamer Pass, whatever the hell it was.
Mm-hmm.
Where Chun-Li was like standing on the back of a turtle, and one of them they did it as like a variant, and it was Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
I think that one looks pretty good as far as matching what the arcade game.
In that line, the only one I remember liking was the Armika.
Yeah,
the swimsuit and the regular version. I almost bought that a few times.
I have the Chun-Li. I don't remember which. I think maybe black. I don't know if it's black or blue one. And I have their Chun-Li wedding dress as well.
Ah, that's the one where she's pulling up the stockings.
Yeah, I like that piece.
Yeah,
very well. It's really nice in person too.
Cypher says, speaking of overpriced, this thing is $3 to $4K, depending on if you want a budget version or a switch out. Yeah, I think that's too expensive
crazy.
for this.
This is a third, right?
Yeah, this is a 1/3, but still too expensive.
Oh, yeah.
See, we're
Well, the
smoking
quarter scale
some-
Batman was like 1,700 with no additional pieces.
I think the worst part about this company, you don't know what to expect on the production.
Yeah. I'll let you know when the Batman shows up.
Marlon says he prefers these realistic portraits over the more anime accurate ones. The posing concept is awesome, but yeah, the portraits are a no-go for me. I am fully on board with Random on that. I'd like to know what Buck thinks the best Morgan portrait to date is. So far, P1 or this does not stack. If I was to pick a Morgan portrait, it'll probably be some like PVC figure, man, not a statue. Reminds me of like, because there's a bunch of really good PVC Morgan figures, a bunch of them. Random says, reminds me of like 2000 counterfeit kind of styling portrait. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Marlon says, is with you, Joe. They don't know. Jim said,
look, back up a little bit, man. Look at the liquid in the glass.
God damn.
Facing the wrong way. Look at
I see a lot of liquid in it's not in glass though.
Hey,
See that?
pause.
Oh, you see, okay, so something I like about that paint job, you see how there's bubbles? Like,
yeah.
is that
But the flow of the liquid is wrong. Like it should be more. It should be
Yeah.
lower in the
Oh, it
front
should be.
and higher
I
in the
know what
back.
you mean. Yeah. Funky. What if What if BSE put it on the wrong way? Because I'm seeing a lot of
Maybe it's
gaps and stuff.
possible. It's possible that
Like
it spins.
I'm not
you know?
surprised he don't know
yeah.
what the hell he's looking at.
Because look at the gaps in the fingers. I've seen similar gaps in other places. Like pieces aren't fitting properly. It's like, yeah, because it looks like if that doesn't key into her hand, he probably just needs to spin that and
Yep,
put
it's
it
possible.
the
That's
right
all
way.
it is.
Yeah, if that's just like a tension fit, then yeah, it's just he didn't place it properly.
Yep.
Probably have to check official photos to see if that's
sure.
the truth. I don't like the portrait, man. It's like I don't think it's awful. It just doesn't feel right for the character.
That's kind of how I feel about the Prime One. I think it's actually very good, but it doesn't remind me of the character's actual portrait. I think the portrait that they created is excellent, but it doesn't say Morgan to me.
Mm-hmm. Jim says, I still want the perfect cooler statue, but just him, not a diorama. Yeah, man. Did you see the Sume cooler that they released? I think that one was pretty good, man. If you don't, I wonder if you like it or not. I think that's after we spoke about like coolers, so you should check that out. Sume, the licensed one that they came out with, it looked pretty sick with the waterfall. Oh yeah, Fat Thai Kid said the same thing. Marlon says, "Can we see your favorite Morgan piece?" No, you cannot. Moya says, "Just a realistic take on Morgan." The HMO Morgan, she's
Oh, I think I like that one.
I prefer the Felicia to the Morgan from HMO.
Yeah, I agree.
And that statue performed much worse.
Yeah.
He's just been here the whole time, didn't say anything until he saw Cheeks on the screen.
Man, I don't know what this character is from. I don't like to speak on things I don't know nothing
Moya
about.
says Mega House is just badass. Yeah, Mega House is good. And E-Man,
Which is
yes,
why-
these characters are from a video game.
Which is why I don't agree with people.
They have
unboxing the
animated
section they
movie
know
though.
nothing about.
So that's like Sydney Sweeney.
I
Maybe
can see
kind
that.
of, sort of like maybe the
I wouldn't have
eyes,
said that.
but
Yeah.
that's it.
With the doe eye look. I don't know, something about the nose area too. Like the chin's a little
But
more thin.
like
but
and even
I can see
her
it.
jaw is slimmer too.
I wouldn't have said it prior, but when somebody said that, yeah, I can totally see that.
Like kind of, some
Yeah,
similar
Cypher's-
features.
Cypher's onto it there.
A bunch of people are. Let's see. All right. No, even
one right
Lilith.
there.
We throw Lilith in the garbage. I'm not feeling that at all. I think Prime One has a more interesting paint job, too. The colors they chose for their hair and the way they shaded the wings, the inside of the wings, the membrane.
There's like a couple of
is
snakes on that face too, right?
Much more
Prime
interesting.
One.
Yeah. Prime One has a
Yeah.
bunch of snakes.
Cool looking base.
And again, this looks good. I think the Prime One is just more interesting. The way they chose to paint theirs. This looks good paint wise. I do not like the style they went with for the portraits. And it's like, who said it was overpriced? Whoever said it was overpriced, you're spot on. $3,000? What are you smoking? For Dark Stalkers. They don't even make the video games anymore because no one's.
But I know.
No,
When was
come
the last time
on.
a new one came out? Back in the fucking late 90s?
Dude, stop it. $3,000? Come on.
Crazy.
And that's for the budget version. Like
The statue. Yeah.
yeah, realistic portrait is really hard to pull off for these kind of statues. P1 Vampirella, I think, really nailed that stylization. A lot of the customs struggle with portraits too. It's challenging.
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
His name is Lucian. Zombified cat butler.
I don't know where this comes from or the Lilith. Like when I played that game way back in the release, like those characters weren't around. I don't know what this is. I guess they fleshed it out.
I think
Future
I don't
games
think
and stuff.
I don't think he's from the first game. Probably fleshed out in future games.
Yeah, for sure.
You know. and you play the arcade mode, you beat the arcade mode with the character, you get the story cutscene real quick.
Yeah.
All right, that is Morgan from Supercraft. I think we are at the end of the show, so I'm gonna ask our panel, what you got going on, Joe? What's next week looking like for you?
Just trying to get my paint room in place. I've been sandbagging it for like the last month. I'm not really.
I was about to beat you to that. I was gonna say, that room has been coming together for too damn long.
Yeah, it's kind of in the same space it's been for a while, and I just gotta get off my ass and do it, because I won't paint or do things down there because it's not done, but I don't go down and finish the room, so it's like I'm keeping myself at a stalemate. I gotta just get over the hump and go down there and do something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm 95% there, and that last 5% I'm just like, get around to it.
Do it later.
Stop it. Gotta stop procrastinating.
Hey guys, encourage Joe in the chat to get his shit together.
Yeah, man.
We want to see his paint jobs. I want to see him improve. Damn.
Yeah, man. So hopefully next Saturday I have a better answer on that one.
instead of finishing that room, he went to StatueCon and he skipped the show last weekend.
Yeah.
I think he's been taking cues from sweet Danny Lee. All right, Keesis, what you got going on next week?
I'm actually gonna start packing up my statues.
You're moving?
Yeah, remember I get out in October. I live on base right now, so I gotta.
But you're still in state?
Yeah, I'm trying to buy a house out here.
Wow, that's crazy, bro. You could buy a house anywhere in the country. You want to buy a house here?
Well, you gotta remember, I'm still apprenticing for the tattoo stuff, so I can't just pick up and move.
You can rent while you're here, and then
now
pick up
rent
and move.
pay $2,000 into somebody else's pockets, $2,000 to $3,000 somebody else. Nah, I'm cool.
You could go learn how to tattoo in a different state with good housing prices. Well, it's up to you, man.
That's the plan once I become an actual tattoo artist. Right now, I'm just an apprentice, And
okay,
I don't know if you guys know, but getting into that world is hard, man. So
yeah, dude. But with how old you are, how much time you got left, dude?
Oh, damn.
Buck, we are the same age.
I don't think Buck believes you, man.
I don't think he just believes himself when he says that.
Oh.
Fuck, we were literally both born in '96.
I don't know. I was born in 2000, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, the hell you weren't.
No, I wasn't. I was born in '96. But Keesis, you were not born in '96.
I was born in. I'm not gonna have this argument with you.
That's some extreme capping right there.
I gotta start packing statues. That's what I gotta do.
All right. Oh, well, someone has a question for you, and then we'll dip out. E-Man says, "How long have you been apprenticing?"
About 3-4 months.
Can you expand some more? What made you even get into tattooing?
I've always wanted to tattoo, but I just been in the military. It takes a lot to, leap out into the world where you don't have a guaranteed paycheck.
Well, I think for one that he was probably a closet homosexual who did a lot of.
Sure.
We had him play clips the whole show, so just play one. All right. Yeah, he's just decided to become a tattoo artist. Wish him the best of luck. And yeah, hey everyone, if you want to catch the BBC, pray that the members of this show decide to show up on time or at all next weekend. And yeah, there'll be another Anime Boys. What's the name of the show? What you saying podcast? the week after this week coming. And yeah, we should be on. I mean, if Cash can't make it, I'll try to, bring the show live next Saturday. But if I can't make it either, because I work on Saturday, so sometimes it's a bit tricky. But if I can't make it either, then yeah, maybe Keesis or Joe will step up. I doubt it.
Fire it up.
Oh shit! I was about to end the show, But I have a surprise for you guys.
It better not be cash.
No, it's not cash. It's not cash.
Some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
You guys see this shit?
Almost turned off.
You guys see this shit? This is what he's doing. While we were out here carrying on the BBC show, this man was playing Madden 26.
Priorities, man.
Priorities. All right. Should I ask you what you have going on next? And we can't hear you.
Hell
Cash,
no,
if you're
nobody gives a
speaking.
damn about what Cash got going on. I'm
He's
sick
gonna
of
be
this, man.
he's gonna be folded in the arms of Daniel Bell.
Don't talk to Daniel Bell, baby mama, like that.
Oh man, Cash got his black. Oh, I'm not even gonna say that. All right, so that's it for the stream. Thanks to everybody that watches the show weekly. We appreciate all our loyal viewers, and thank you for coming in today and watching Fatal spaz out about us shitting on PCS. We'll try to make sure we shit on PCS some more next week. Make it a weekly tradition. Oh yeah, and I guess fuck Sideshow as well. Fuck Prime One. We love J and D over here.
Nah, fuck J and D too.
Hey, it is what it is. Oh, I think Cash left probably because he's back. All right.
Hey, appreciate you guys for carrying on, man.
While you play freaking Madden, a trash ass game, probably lost all day, didn't you?
Yeah, man, appreciate you guys, bro.
Damn. All right.
All good, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully catch you on next weekend. Yeah. See you later, guys.
EA Sports. Send a game.
Has fooled me once. Shame on you.